Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and if this is your first time watching, welcome and thank you for clicking. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a tag, and I'm so excited because this is the first time that I've been tagged for anything, and I've actually been watching this tag for a very long time from a lot of my favorite YouTubers. So just to know that one of my current favorite YouTubers tagged me just has me beyond excited. So the name of this tag is the Just Pick One tag. So basically, well, first of all, I was tagged by Jody at Personal Beauty Lab. She has been amazing. I have reached out to her to ask her advice about the video and editing, and she has always responded, and so I'm just very happy. But we have very similar taste in makeup, and I was just excited to share it. So if I had to pick one item from each category to use for the rest of my life, what would it be? And I've honestly been the hardest one. Everything else I could think of like right away. I knew exactly what I liked, but the hardest for me to pick was eyeshadow palette. I thought about this all week, ever since I saw Jody's video. I kept thinking about it and I kept changing my mind of things, but I think I picked one. Before we get started, can we just take a moment to see my sweater? It says, "I'm a muscles and makeup kind of girl." I love it. I'm going to start with primer. So I had to go back and think of what am I currently using, and my skin has changed quite a bit recently. So currently, if I had to pick one, it would be the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And this is what it looks like. You can see I've used quite a bit. It's probably down to here. And I also have it in a travel size. This is, it helps blur any imperfections, but it also gives you a radiant glow. And because my skin's been a little more dry recently, this has been, it just makes me look glowy and it takes any dullness away. So if I had to pick one, Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and this one cost $38. For foundation, it was a no-brainer. I knew right away. It is the Hourglass Vanish foundation, and it's in the shade, my shade is golden. And the reason I like this foundation is because it's a medium to full coverage. It is really one of the very few foundations that is a perfect match for me. I don't have to add anything to it to lighten it or darken it. It's perfect for me. And I also love that it's in a stick format, so I can travel with it and not worry that it's going to break or leak. I also like that I think that it blends very easily. I do have to use a dense brush for it, but favorite foundation. For, let's do concealer next. My all-time favorite, if I had to pick one concealer, it would have to be hands down my Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade medium. I love this. It really makes my, this is what it looks like. It really just makes my under eyes just look very smooth. If I buy a darker shade that's more my color, it conceals perfectly. And this shade in medium, I use it for everyday highlighting. It's not too light, but maybe half a shade lighter than me. But it is perfect. Does not dry out my under eyes. It doesn't crease. It doesn't settle into my newly fine lines that I'm starting to develop. It's just perfect. I've tried so many other concealers and I always keep coming back to this one. My next product would be bronzer. So the one bronzer I would pick if I had to pick one would be MAC's Give Me Sun. If you could tell, the dome has completely disappeared on this one. I I travel with this one. There was one time that I went to visit my niece and I forgot it there, and I was so close of just going to buy a new bronzer because I know I had other ones, but this just makes me look like a bronze goddess. I love it, but luckily she just overnighted it to me through FedEx and I got it back. But this is MAC's bronzer and Give Me Sun, and it costs $34. And I'm looking at my notes, so it's described as a light summer peach tan. I think it's perfect. The next product would be my blush. My blush is also a MAC product, and the cost is $23. And the reason I chose this blush, this is MAC Coppertone, and it is a matte formula. And the reason I chose this one is that if I had to use this every day, I want something neutral that I can wear with, you know, to go out or just for everyday work or just a little pick-me-up. This is a perfect shade for me. I am wearing it today, and this is what it looks like. I really like this formula, and it's a matte formula, so I can just, it's an easy go-to for me. Matte Coppertone, $23. My next product is highlight, and no surprise, it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed and the shade Champagne Pop. I think as I was looking through all of my highlights, I don't know if you could see, I'm starting to be able to see the rim around here very slightly, but as I was looking at all of my highlighters, this is the most used highlighter that I have, and I'm wearing it today. I just love the wet look that it gives me, and the shine that it has, it's not glitter, it just blends into the skin very nicely, and it's a gold, pink, peachy undertones. It's just beautiful for my skin complexion. I think if you are medium skin complexion, olive or tan, this would look perfect. I think I've seen so many different people just enjoy this formula a lot that, man, I love Becca highlights. I think those are the ones that I have quite a few of them. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this one is a $38 highlighter. Next product I don't have with me because I finished it and I've been trying to use up the products that I have, so I haven't purchased it. For mascara, I don't think I saw it on Jody's channel, but I did see it in Kaylee's video. And for mascara, my personal preference would be the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And the reason that I like that mascara is because I feel that it lifts and curls my lashes perfectly. I have tried so many mascaras and none of them compare to it, in my opinion. The brush is different. I think it's like I want to say silicone. I don't know, but the bristles are very short, like plasticky. I don't know how to describe it, but it just really clings to the lashes and helps pull them up. Benefit Roller Lash, I wish I had one to show, but it has a curved applicator. It's perfect. Yeah, I have quite a few mascaras to get through, but I'm definitely going to be purchasing that soon. Eyeliner. I love eyeliner. I have to have a liquid eyeliner for my lid, and I use a pencil for my water and tight line. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and have one for each. But for eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, I will go for the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is what it looks like. And this is only $2.99. This is a new product for me, but I've quickly fallen in love with it. It applies very easily. The formula is very like black, and it's also matte, so it's just perfect. And it has a little, it's like a little brush applicator. Let's see, this is what the applicator looks like. It's just so easy for me to use. Love it. $2.99. I can repurchase this over and over and I won't break the bank. And for pencil liner, Urban Decay again. This is a 24/7 glide on pencil in the shade Perversion. I'm also wearing that today in my lipsticks. I'm thinking that if I had to pick one, it would have to be the Urban Decay Ex-Girlfriend Vice lipstick in the shade Ex-Girlfriend. And this is what it looks like. And it is described as a nude rose with pink shimmer, and this lipstick is $19. This is how much of it I've used up so far. This lipstick lives in my purse, and I think the reason I would want this is because it hydrates my lips. It will go with any look that I choose, and it's just easy. I can quickly apply it on the go, or I don't even need a lip liner for it. It's just the perfect shade for me. I'll swatch it so you could see. That's what, it's just beautiful. It would have to be this one, my lipstick, Urban Decay Ex-Girlfriend. This one is in special edition packaging, but I did look it up and it is a permanent shade. So it is in the collection, even though this is from the Gwen Stefani collection, which I need to hurry up and finish because that came out a while ago. But I think I had abandoned this lipstick because I was using the NARS one, and now that I finished it, this is my go-to. And lastly, and the hardest one for me to pick, was eyeshadow palette. Of course, today I'm wearing a lot of color. I'm doing a colorful look, but for the most part, I like neutrals. I love shimmer and bronze, like bronze and golden colors on my lids. I feel that they really complement. I feel pretty in them. If I had to pick one palette that I had to use all of the time, like I said, I love shimmer on my lids. I would want something that I can use for every day and something I can also use to go out and still feel pretty and done up. So I would have to go with one of the Viseart Theory palettes, and this is a very compact palette. I could travel with it, and it even has, you can set it up as a little easel when you have it on your desk. But this is the Theory 2, the Minx palette, and you can see it has 3 shimmers and 3 mattes, and they are, I think, pretty warm tones. Just love how pretty these are. I think that in the 12 pan palettes, the Viseart shadows are not as intense as these, but these really, the colors are just beautiful. Let me swatch the shimmers. These are the 3 shimmer shades in this palette. I think that with these 3 colors and the 3 mattes, I could get a lot of different looks with it. So this would definitely be my go-to palette. And I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this is $45. That is it. I'm so sorry I was a little all over the place, but I'm just super excited about this tag. Please let me know in the comment section below if you had one makeup product to pick. Which one would you pick? Let me know. Please leave me a comment, and I'm very curious to know what other people like, or if there's any of these products that you actually like as well. So once again, Jody, thank you so much for tagging me. Can you tell I am beyond excited? This was really fun, and if you create any YouTube content, please I tag you and let me know what products you pick. Bye everybody, have a great day.